Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm finally getting around to showing you guys how I do my braids and my slick back bun. Those two hairstyles are probably like my most requested video to do. It's funny because they're both really simple hairstyles. Like when I do my bun and when I do my braids, it's because I don't like have time to do anything else. So yeah, it's just funny that they're super requested, but hopefully that makes it a simple video. So yeah, I already actually started filming the first half of this, but the sun was setting and it was creating like weird lighting and I felt like you guys couldn't see exactly what I was doing, so I just brought up my box lights, so hopefully that helps and hopefully you guys can see it better. But yeah, that's why I have this half done already of my braids. So the only thing that really you guys missed, I guess, is me separating my hair down the middle, which is like super self-explanatory. So I just use a comb like this and I just separate it down the middle. And then when I'm doing my braids, I'll just pin the half that I'm not doing to one side, like with a hair tie. Like that. So like if I was braiding this side, I would have this side pulled back like that. But since this side is already braided, we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'm going to try showing you guys. In the other video, I felt like my hands were getting in the way. So I hope that you guys can see well enough. But if it doesn't make sense, I'm going to try to find some good French braiding hair tutorials on YouTube that I can link, just so hopefully if I can't show it well enough, like you guys can learn from someone else, just because that's literally all I do is just like a basic French braid, like nothing fancy or anything like that. So yeah, anyways, so the way I start my braid is I split this piece of hair like this. So I just grab the front piece and then I split it into 3 parts like that. And so the whole, like when you're braiding your hair, you always want to pay attention to what piece is in the middle, because that's the piece that you're going to bring the outside pieces over. So when you start off, for example, what I do is I bring this piece in the back over, like crisscross it over the piece in the middle, like that. And then now that the piece in the back is the one in the middle, then you want to bring the piece in the front over that piece. So then it's just going to be hanging down like that. And then once you have it hanging down there, now you can start adding hair. So I just scoop some hair up and add it in. And then I do the same to the back as well. So I scoop some hair up and add it into the new piece in the middle. And then rotate over. So then the new piece on the bottom's hanging down. So I scoop it up. Add to the middle. Scoop it up in the back. That piece. Bring some more from the back and then add it to the middle over here and then transfer it over. Grab the piece on the bottom and for the piece on the top and add it to the middle piece right here. And then you want to transfer it over like that. Grab the piece on the bottom, piece on the top, add it to the piece in the middle, and then transfer this top piece to the middle and this bottom piece to the middle. Bottom, top, transfer this top piece to the middle, and this bottom piece to the middle. And then also when I'm braiding, I try to always make sure to pull the top pieces tighter, because I hate when I'm braiding my hair and I realize that it's like braided down here. So I always try to keep it up as high as possible. And the only way that I really have found to do that is just to make sure that you're pulling the top pieces as tight as possible and not pulling so much on the bottom, just because it's just going to make it sink down. So bottom, add to the middle piece, switch it over. bottom, top, switch it over. And then once you've have all the hair you can possibly get, just braid it down. So yeah, I really hope that made sense. I don't know, I get super confused when I'm braiding sometimes, so like even just to explain it to people, like I get kind of confused, so I'm sorry that it didn't make sense, but like I said, I'll try to link some good videos in the description, so if my video made zero sense at all, hopefully you can still learn. But yeah, it's basically like, just think of it as like a weaving process, so like you're bringing pieces in from the sides and like transferring them in. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is the finished product. Looks like that. And that side looks like that. So, yeah. So for my next hairstyle, I'm going to be doing my slick back bun. And when I do my bun, for some reason it always works better when my hair is kind of damp. So I'm just going to go take out my braids and damp my hair, just because I feel like when I don't damp it, I have to use extra gel to keep all my flyaways away, because I have like a lot of little like baby hairs. So when it's damp, for some reason, it just keeps the baby hairs in better. So yeah, I'm just gonna go take out my braids, or finish taking them out, and damp my hair. And then when I get back, I will just show you guys how to do it. Okay, so now that my hair is all damp, as you can kind of see, the next step that I take is I have to brush my hair back, just because I am going to have it in such a slick back bun. It kind of all has to be going the same way. So I just brush it back like this. And when I'm doing my bun, it actually takes me like 2 or 3 tries usually to get all my hairs facing the right way and looking perfect. So like the first try is usually just like a trial run to kind of get everything going in the right direction, but then I usually have to put it up like 1 or 2 times more after that, just to make sure that everything's like sucked up. So this is gonna be kind of weird to film because I flip my head over, but let's see if I can do this. So can you see me? So I flip my head over and start brushing my hairs up so that they all kind of go in the right direction. So as you can see, I'm just like brushing them like this. And then once my hair all kind of is going in the right direction, I'll add some gel to it to kind of get it to stick up there. So I use the Kerastase Capital Force sculpting gel, and you really only need like a little bit on your hands, because if you put too much, it's just gonna make you look kind of crazy. So I get like a little bit like that and just rub it between my hands, and then I will kind of use it to like push my hair in the right direction even more. So kind of go like this. Just kind of like brush it in the right direction. Like almost like you're putting your hair up, but you just have really sticky hands. So you can kind of see it's like sticking a little bit. And then after I have the gel in, I'll go in and brush it again. So now that I have the gel in, I'm going to try putting it up. And I'll just brush my hair into my hands as tightly as I can, and just try to hold it as tightly as possible, like this. So once your hair is like tightly up there, God, I look crazy. Then you're going to try twisting it into a bun. So I just take it like this at the base and I just start twisting. And so It should look something like that when it's up on top. And I'll just add hair ties to it. My hair is really thick, so it's always hard to get them around. Okay. And you might have to add another hair tie because I got all this going on. So if you have flyaways like this, I just add more hair ties to cover them up. Solves all my problems. Okay, so that one actually turned out pretty well for my first try. It's kind of like off, as you can see, so yeah, it's definitely off. But now what I do, now that my hair is up, I will take a toothbrush and hairspray. I use the Aussie Mega Hairspray Finish. And I just spray, and then I'll just brush my baby hairs back. Just to get them like all up, because this will help them like the second time you put it up. It'll help them stay even more now that they're like brushed into the hair. The next time you put it up, you won't have to brush them in as much. This is kind of like coaxing them in the right direction. So now that I have it all brushed, you can kind of see it's coming along, but it's still off center. So I'm going to take it down, put it up again, try to center it a little bit, and then I'll show you the final step. Okay, so now that I put it up for the second time, as you can see, like when I put it up, lots of the baby hairs pretty much stayed in place, so I don't really have to do much to them. But I am going to brush them back just a little bit because I like when my buns look like super, like perfect looking, or like I don't have any baby hairs flying around, so just brush it up again. And so the last step after you've brushed them all in place is I take the gel again, just to make sure that like everything really does not move, especially if you're outside. It feels like all your baby hairs are flying everywhere. So I just put it on my hands again and just push it back. So I don't know if you can see, but my hair is literally like sucked up there. So yeah, that's how I do my bun. I hope that one made sense. I basically like literally just twist my hair, like twist it up, and then I'll wrap it around, and then just put some ponytails in it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it made sense. If not, I'm really sorry. Try to ask me questions. I know it's kind of hard for me to answer questions about like how I do my hair, like typing it out, but if you have any like specific questions, just ask in the comments and I'll try to comment back and like try to make sense of it. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next video.